Get up, come and get nasty with it.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This Chef Curry 305 or Chef Curry TV, man, on YouTube. Um, Here with Half Naked Miami, man. I wanted to definitely introduce myself. This is our first reaction video, so we've been getting emails and stuff like that on, doing more reaction. This is my first, so I just started this, so I'm gonna be pumping you with a lot of new content, man. Content with some ladies, interviews with ladies, interviews with girls in the clubs, different atmosphere and stuff like that. But uh, I mean, with no further ado, let's get to the video.
Got a single 46-year-old woman. She's found herself in an unhappy situation. She's got a lot to say.
I want a relationship, that's what I want. I had all the adventures. I have all the stories to tell. I just want somebody that I can count on.
Bruh, I don't know about y'all. Bruh, she look like a bat. Like that ain't getting no sun.
I just heard is that she had all the partying. She was out there finding herself for a really long time. She's 46. How appetizing to a man to know that you got all the nasty out of your system. And now here he is. You want someone reliable and dependable now that you did all that. And he gets to have that consistent image of you doing all the nasty with everybody before because you just told him. How desirable. Why is the brain dead so thick? I'll tell you why. Because all of these women absorb all of this modern feminism for so long, and women lie to them. They tell them that guys are somehow going to receive that information well. And that guy is just like, bye. See you later. You had all the stories? I don't want to know. I don't want to have to go to the STD clinic either on my way out of here, honey.
Yo, yo, she went in. She went in. Bruh, she dug in, man. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. Listen, all that drinking, all that partying and stuff like that, when you get to a certain age, yeah, it gets old. But so do you. You know what I mean? Like you gave up your best youth, your best years to the streets. You know what I mean? To the clubs, to the guys that was sliding up in you, to everybody that had no value. You know what I'm saying? Or anything that had no value, drugs, whatever, sex, whatever it is. You know what I mean? And now you come on the podcast talking about something what you want. You did your partying and all that stuff, and you want something. I mean, whatever.
You ask women what they rank themselves, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say they a 10. They think that they are the best option for every man that they've ever been with. Women are delusional.
Now, she ain't lying. Women are delusional. Men are delusional too. It goes both ways, man. There's a yin and there's a yang. Just like you need harlots in certain clubs in certain areas, to satisfy a certain business world. You need, the good ones as well to be able to balance out the reality of such fuckery that goes on in this world. So, yeah.
Women are not slaves. I don't care what nobody feel like. I don't care. Black women, you are not a slave. You've been a slave for too long, baby. You carry these queens and these kings. Do what you gotta do, okay?
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Listen, that girl couldn't be no older than 21. She couldn't have been no older than 21. Who's teaching her? Like the mindset that she has for her to say, go do your thing, like she actually lived it, like you went through it, like you experienced it, for you to tell somebody to go do their thing. Just because you're experiencing what you're experiencing now, and maybe you haven't faced the repercussions from it, but to advise somebody to do some horrific, damaging stuff to their bodies and minds and all this craziness, man. Don't be influencing people to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you want to do what you do, go ahead, do what you do. Don't influence nobody else. Just do your thing. Come down to Miami where the birds fly south. We'll accept you.
Do what you want.
Atlanta is full of the most savage, promiscuous, transactional, capping, no soul, no morals women you will ever see.
Yo, she said no souls. Man, Hey, listen, I agree, but I'm kind of sad and mad that I'm agreeing with this because, yeah, Atlanta's kind of been our 1-2 punch. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that wants to hold around and have they fling they from Atlanta, they go down to Miami, and the same thing goes vice versa. If you want to have your fling and do your thing, everybody that's from Miami, they usually go down to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Or Vegas or Cali, but the closest destination is Atlanta. They will not stop in Orlando. It's too close. It's in Florida. They can still get caught up. They can still get caught up. So they go to Atlanta. So yeah, I agree with this. So what's wrong with what's wrong with that?
Sometimes, brother, you want this traditional woman, but your pockets don't allow it, my nigga. And think about how oxymoronic it is. Well, it shouldn't matter if I have enough money to care for my family by myself. She should still be soft and feminine. She gotta go to work, my nigga. 8 to 10 hours a day. You want her to come home, suck your, fix your food, and change diapers. Why you chill? Because you want to be catered to after you done had your woman work 8 to 10 hours a day. Make this make sense. And I know for my broke brothers, I know y'all about to have a problem with what I'm saying. But I just never get how niggas without the pocketbooks to sustain a woman's soft life complain about her not being soft in a relationship. Like she ain't working just as much as you. Like she ain't just as stressed about the bills that you are. And yet you come home and being mad she ain't catered to you. Y'all need to cater to each other, motherfucker.
That couldn't have been a greater Panda story. He's definitely Kung Fu Panda right now, man. He was all over the place. First, the dude is not working, then he's working, expecting too much, and then now she's working. I mean, I believe everybody has to play their part, and it depends on the situation. If your situation calls for 50-50, it calls for 50-50. Like, meaning that one person can't carry the load by themselves, so it calls for two people to come together and make this work. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's bills, relationships, whatever, if the relationship calls for that. But every situation is not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like these women are asking for less than 1%ers. So these less than 1%ers call the shots. And if they call the shots, they demand what they demand. So if they're demanding their woman to act a certain way, to be a certain way, and I know you're talking to the broke brothers, but you need to talk to the ones that the women are going after. The women ain't going after the broke brothers, brother. They not. They going after they might settle. You know what I'm saying? Just like the men is settling, they might settle for the broke brother, but they going after the ones that can change their lives. So yeah, stop trying to yeah, man, don't be that guy, bro.
Now we live in this moment where everyone's kind of a hoe,
girl.
and you have to work harder to get a woman that doesn't have any self-respect.
Age and occupation.
OnlyFans. I do content creating like on OnlyFans, and I work as a legal courtesan, meaning a legal prostitute.
And then I do OnlyFans. I am a legal sex worker. And he started talking about hoflation, which is like that's which he's saying that men used to have to.
Hold on. Yo, listen. If you gotta sexy up your job, you don't like doing it. If you gotta make your job pretty, you don't like doing it. Talking about it is not gonna make you feel better that you like it. You're gonna sit up here and say you're a prostitute. Instead of saying you're a prostitute, you're saying, can I even say that on YouTube? I don't care. You're saying legal courtesan. That's your definition of a prostitute, a legal courtesan. Come on now. If you gotta pretty up your job, if I'm a garbage man, garbage truck driver, garbage picker upper, it don't matter. How can I pretty? Yeah, I am a trash removal guy. A disposal removal guy. Come on, man. Don't pretty up something that's already dirty.
to do a lot less and get a very high value woman. He's like, so think about your grandparents and your grandmother. She was a high value woman. She, you know, she raised the kids. She was conservative. She was beautiful, all of these things. And now we live in this moment where everyone's kind of a hoe and you have to work harder to get a woman that doesn't have any self-respect or any value. And I just thought it was a really interesting video. It was obviously funny, but he was saying something. And we live in inflation now, where everybody in their own capacity is selling their bodies. And unfortunately, these are the options that men have. Now, I'm not saying it's stunning to me that women talk about what men need to be and what men need to be, but I think just kind of the complete disintegration of when I look at, you know, what my grandmother looked like in pictures. She passed in 2013, and just how classy and how beautiful and how much I wanted to be like her. And now I look at, you know, women today and I just think, man, I feel bad for guys, like, you know, that the pool is getting smaller, but also it's really positive for women that are conservative and, you know, who it means that you're a part of, you know, maybe a smaller pool of individuals. I see it a lot more in the South, and that men should aspire to pursue those women. Absolutely.
She make a great point. Shout out to Candace Owens, man. I love her, man. She speaks her mind. She speaks the truth. She brings facts to a lot of discussions to the table in all aspects of it, whether you're going against men, going against women. She brings facts. So what she's speaking on is the traditional facts. She brought up the fact that women are more prevalent to embrace the whole inflation of it, and the fact that women don't even understand who does it benefit. You think living your life being a hoe all around the streets, not being committed to, nobody's committing to you. All they're doing is just eat all over you and then pumping you out in the street. That's your life. But you think that life is suitable to find a partner later on. You're just having your fun now. But later on, I'm going to find a partner because I'm just going to get it all out the way. See, the problem is that y'all hoes think y'all winning. Y'all falling right into our hands. This benefits us. You being whatever you want to be. At the end of the day, we don't have to make the decision to wife you. You're the ones who's like, oh, why don't you find me attractive? Or why don't you love me? Or why? That's what you're going to be doing. Candace, man, she brought some good points, man. Listen, I'm going to do some more reaction shows, man. I like this. I actually like this, man. I'm going to do some more. Send me some more videos. Follow me on Rumble. I'm going to have all the explicit stuff on Rumble, all the good stuff on Rumble. Follow me on Rumble, man, and all the other platforms as well. I can't name it all. But this your boy, Chef Curry TV. I'll let you boy. Peace.
Get up, come and get nasty with it.